Hi everyone, welcome to the Super Science channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 cutest animals that are actually dangerous. Counting down from number 10, the Wolverine. This little guy lives in Canada and Alaska. And besides I said little guy, it's not actually little. It's the size of a medium dog. And this is how it hunts, by ambush. Ambush means by surprise. There are also cases of them sneaking over carcasses from other bigger animals like wolves and bears. This has razor sharp claws and sharp teeth, which makes it look like a little honey badger. Number 9, the bottlenose dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin is among one of the famous dolphins that lives in the Atlantic Ocean. There are even stories about it, saving humans from sharks and orcas. But the reality of what you see in cartoons are actually in the dark side. Dolphins have been known to kill people just by dragging them down. And believe me, they're the family of whales. And despite being that they're friendly and clumsy, those are just in the park attractions like SeaWorld. In the real life, they were known to eat a school of fish. BBC Earth had even documented them eating a school of fish. Number 8, or reindeer. Reindeers are not as magical creatures that can fly all by magic and what they really are. Reindeers? Reindeers. Reindeers are the family of deer and, of course, mooses. And they live in North America like always. In the winter, when it's in the southern, say the US and Canada, they will migrate to the North Pole. And we call this migration, where animals go to one place to another. Reindeers are actually quite big when they're young. The males have horns. The females have no horns. And those horns are called antlers. And this is the big deal when it comes to reindeers and other antler creatures. They use it for fight and contact with a human, and they will flip them over. Number 7, elephants. Now, besides that we see them in cartoons, elephants are rather big and clumsy. And despite that they're afraid of mice, that's because they have bad eyesight. But that doesn't mean that they're friendly. Not always friendly. Elephants are big, and this gives them the world record to be the largest land animal ever. The tallest is the giraffe. Elephants have been killing people for more than a century, and their ancestors, like the woolly mammoths, have been hunting them for meat and tusk, which a lot of people do that today. But elephants, there have been no one case when an elephant attack occurred in Africa or Asia. where a team of hunters went to a national park and hunt an elephant for their tusk. The next day, the whole herd of elephants that the poachers killed, went and destroyed the city. Number 6, hippos. Now this is the same thing as elephants. Hippos, and when they yawn, that doesn't mean that they're sleepy. That means they're about to attack with their giant teeth, which are only for protection. And there were even cases of them attacking lions and crocodiles. And even humans have been their victims. They only live in Africa. So if you live in North America, you should be fine. Number 5. The giant panda bear. Now, when we may know this, it's a bear. It eats bamboo. But it doesn't just eat bamboo, it's an omnivore, which means it eats plants and animals. They eat all sorts of kinds of bamboo. They eat bamboo, eggs, and fish. Now, despite being that you want to hug them, this doesn't mean that they're cuddly. They're actually vicious. Even tigers and snow leopards that live in China know this. They're too big. And there were even cases of people being killed with their giant claws and big mouth. If you try to outrun it or swim it, it won't tire. But it will tire longer than you. Number 4. This one is called the platypus. Now, if you have watched Phineas and Ferb, you may know this creature. You may know this weird, odd-looking animal. Even though it lives in a habitat what's now called Australia, they're still vicious. How? They're poison. They're only one of the few animals that has poison among the slow loris. Now the platypus does indeed have a sharp claw at the end of its feet. It's usually the males to paralyze it. It's not poisonous to humans like me and you, but it still really hurts a lot. Number 3. The horse. A domesticated animal. Now, horses were... Now, here's one thing you need to know. Do not touch its back. A lot of movies show people touching horses' backs and then the horses kicking them. That is true. And if you touch a horse's back, it may kick you in really hard. There are also cases of them kicking their own babies. Yeesh. Nature, are you okay? Now, horses have been around for a long time, but they weren't domesticated until they invented mules. Now, this is a domesticated creature, okay? And they're very dangerous. Number 2, the dog. Now, if you have a big dog like a German Shepherd or even a German Shepherd. This, you need to take care of your pet if you do have one. Dogs have been killing people in the U.S. There were more than 5,000 attacks every year. And if you have a Chihuahua, that can still be dangerous, even if you're little. Now, dogs, as we think, are playful creatures, but they can also be dangerous to other people. Like for this example, a dog was attacking a policeman one day. Not so long ago, a dog have attacked a policeman, but the owner saved it. Took the dog out of the policeman. But when he came again, the policeman thought he was about to attack him again, so he shoot it. Number one. Now, our final one is the cat. Now, I'm not talking about any. Now, I'm talking about the mythical black cat. Even though they don't resemble bad luck, they can still be dangerous. Even if you see when you steal a black cat which it's not a black cat, all cats can scratch, and even if you have a big cat, I think you have a lot of furniture to do. So there you have it, all 10 cute but deadly animals. Make sure to check every Wednesday to publish new videos. See you again. Bye. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more videos like this one. Bye.